Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Hermster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Decides to keep it here. As the first down is still going. He's in the clear. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. To throw, it's Barry. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Contreras. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pass rush closing in. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Physical run earns the first down. Washington State now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a 4th quarter, really
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Washington State.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Barry. We'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series, he almost threw another one.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Contreras. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Contreras. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Baylor.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Barry. Finds his target, and it's complete.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Gets made on the out route. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking for a man. They'll try a pass here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Baylor, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid game and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out.
Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. It's York. Looks like Washington State will have the first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's York. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Berry. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Washington State. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to pass. It's Berry. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Bears will come to the line to run the hurry up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Barry. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and run.
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He keeps it on the design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Wazzu offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Washington State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Barry. On the move now. He's looking to scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Contreras. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's running out of time here. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. Going to bring up second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to scramble now.
Love the call by this defense playing dime coverage on that third down, and they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Design quarterback run. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Yeah, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Heading left after the handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Washington State.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking to pass. It's Berry. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Bears looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. He's going to bring up fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Washington State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Berry. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Back to throw again. Gets made on the out route.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. I know you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking downfield. It's Barry. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Play of the drive now from the 25. Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports.